Slurpathon 2022. We are back with some hardcore Uprising. The Arc System Works Contra game being run by the one, the only PhantomIre and the irreplaceable SlurpeeNinja.
Hello.
But I'm replaceable. Just.
You're the only. You're the one and only. I mean,
doesn't mean I'm not replaceable.
We'll be replaced with robo versions of ourselves.
you can replace him with another SlurpeeNinja, but then it's not allowed on the leaderboards anymore.
It's pretty hardcore. You're not wrong, Akimakumi.
Oh man.
All right. Should I?
Yeah, you can ready up.
Okay, we're ready up.
And then because donated for it, we're going to be doing Siri, double Siri in pink and blue. If I don't,
I'm already blue. That's
okay.
Perfect. Okay.
And
Except no substitutions. Indeed, Tenmachi, indeed.
And then the timer will start. I'll start the timer once the loading screen is up. And we're doing this on Rising mode, which allows a bunch of upgrades and everything like that. So it's
put the code in for a classic Contra theme in the first stage.
Awesome.
It did. Usually it's a different song, but we gotta rock the classic Contra song.
Yeah,
this is true.
Anything
it's a great mix of the
you
two.
start out and you start out a song with a bunch of slap bass, like you know that you're in for it.
And you jump out of a helicopter.
Yeah.
You slap bass, like.
Oh yeah.
How on earth could you possibly improve on that dynamic? Like there's no greater combination of words.
This is true.
Then I jumped out of a helicopter to slap bass.
Before I died. I wanted to hear slap bass as I jumped out of a helicopter.
That's the way I go.
Yep. It's the only way to go.
This Slurpeathon has been no investment. These are my wishes.
We jump there to save time. And then there's like quicksand in this area where it will invariably slow us down because it's quicksand and that's what it does.
Mm-hmm.
For a while it's pretend quicksand, but it doesn't quick. It's sand, but it doesn't quick.
Yeah. It's kind of slowish.
It's above average speed sand.
Yeah.
It's contemplative sand. Oh, I was hoping that I wasn't going to get that, but
I vaulted through them.
Slurpee with the next level kind of strats here. I'm going to fumble
Vaulting like a
along
gymnast
back
here.
Guilty Gear is what it reminds you of, Akimakumi, and that's because it's by the same studio, Arc System Works.
Yeah, the distinctive audio and the visuals.
It's Tatsugeki the game, pretty much.
Well.
Tatsugeki. We Tatsugeki that guy.
Oh god, could you imagine Double May?
I mean, I can.
I imagine it every
Being a
day.
main.
I wake up in the morning and I think, you know what? 2 Mays. And then I sit there while I'm thinking of the double maze.
Oh,
Hey, let's set up a quick kill. But Slurpee went too far.
I went a little bit too
It
far.
might be getting bonked.
Another
In which
bonk, or
case-
just right under the robot, which...
We'll see. We'll see. Find out next time. Oh, never mind.
Oh, I was right on the perfect spot.
Slurpee is like perfect right there. Look at that. Look at that. That's why
Amazing.
Slurpee is irreplaceable. And I am irreplaceable. I'm way at the back doing whatever I'm doing. Slurpee is just like on it.
In Rising mode, Siri gets a triple jump, so I use that plus 1 dash to get into this perfect spot every time.
I feel like it couldn't have been much quicker than that. That was very quick.
Yeah.
That's usually getting.
Sharknado movies? Yeah, this is Sharknado 3. The illegal one. Because all Sharknado was illegal, technically.
This is Sharknado, the slap bass helicopter jumping Big Booba Samurai edition.
That's right.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure when I went to one of those like bootleg markets, I saw this there. That's why we're playing this right now.
If you miss that helicopter, then you die and you have to like come back and try and get on the helicopter and you lose a bunch of time for that.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's pretty awful.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, last run I tried
Yeah,
to
no,
do a deathless run, but we're going all the deaths. We're doing tons of deaths. We have 30 lives, and we're gonna use them.
Right. It's funny, this game is so hard that actually a lot of the times when we do runs of this, we do end up with like less than 10 deaths or 10 lives remaining by the end of it.
Yeah, it's no
It's
no
not
slouch.
an easy game, even with like the benefits of Rising mode.
Especially because we combine it with like intentional deaths in certain spots, so you actually have to be careful with your lives.
You also have to be careful not to get poisoned in this forest. This poison really slows you down here. Oh, I got poisoned, crud. As I was saying.
So now we're gonna walk and just chill, absorb the atmosphere,
No, or not.
not get poisoned anymore.
Not get poisoned. Those poison plants actually lose you so much time.
Yeah, because they slow you down and they drain your health, which is like a combination of things that when you hear that, it sounds bad, and that's because it is bad. So don't do it. I just wanted to demonstrate it again, though.
Poison is not good.
The poison, Cusco's poison. The poison.
Here, I'll wait for you.
Cusco.
Right?
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
It's all coming out poison. Oh, that guy with the umbrella. He was right there, waiting for me. The randomness of the goons in this as well.
Yeah.
You can...
It's true. Well, imagine things from their perspective. They're like looking out, hanging out with their robot crocodiles,
yeah.
and they see you coming, and one of them's like, "Whoa, I'm
Well,
seeing
that's
double
really
here,
about friends.
4 Sayuris."
Exactly. This helicopter, I like to jump 3 times and then do a dash, get right on it, and then also fail.
Yeah, I really appreciated that, but don't worry, I got Slurpee. Like, I knew that Slurpee was doing too well the previous stage, so I had to balance it out.
Yeah.
and carry Slurpee this time. But you know what?
Usually it's I'm the one that doesn't
Teamwork
mess that
makes
up,
the
but
dream
you know, we're
work
here. It really does.
Slurpee came
If
up
we're
with
not-
a setup for me to do, apparently.
Oftentimes if we're not like synced up, one person's gonna get a little ahead and die, or like
Yeah,
it's actually very tricky to keep synced and not get poisoned.
yeah. Double
here we
poison,
are.
double the fun.
Double Sayuri, double poison. Makes sense. When you
And
both
even
play a
things like
Sayuri,
that.
you both get poisoned twice as much.
And even instances like that where Slurpee ran over those crocodiles before me, if I'm not paying attention to that, those crocodiles will snap at Slurpee and therefore not leave me a platform, and I'll just run and plummet to my death. So
Yeah.
co-op mode
Definitely can do
becomes
that.
interesting because there are certain things that become an advantage in co-op, and then there are other things where it's just like you're unintentionally sabotaging the other player at the same time. So it's chaos.
Yeah. We are literally here to kill chaos. It's
But
fun.
the SlurpeeNinja is on it. We're a cohesive unit that will only sabotage each other sometimes. Just sometimes.
Yeah.
Intentionally?
It's only because we care
Yeah, exactly. We do it out of love.
about getting sabotaged by each
Yeah.
other.
This is
Oh,
one
yeah,
of
there's
the
also
stages.
story.
Yeah, there's things here. There's story. But a mercenary.
The story is that the tribe hires Sayuri to kill because she's the only mercenary.
Even though you can select other mercenaries in the game, but we'll ignore that.
The only one.
For now, we are the only ones.
I guess you could say
You get to vault over this thing, otherwise you get really killed.
that instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts.
They did. I mean, mankind knew.
And see,
I'm
those
just gonna
are
go ahead here.
moments where it's like one of us dies and then so whoa, hello.
And one of
then
us
the
gets
other
to the
one's gonna
spot.
like still go ahead and stuff like that. So there's gonna be instances where you're gonna see one of us gets ahead and then it's like you go.
On single player, it
run
does not
without
let you get
me."
that far. As soon as you touch the platform in single player, it activates this boss fight, but
In co-op, we found out pretty quickly that it's not that generous.
yeah, you mess around, you find out.
Yeah, exactly. Okay,
That was the perfect spot.
yeah.
Oh, we actually almost missed it. That
We
would have caused a
actually
lot of time loss.
Yeah, we decided to stop because we got too confident. So I don't know. Lesson is don't be confident, I guess.
Wait,
But so they're basically, you heard like this. There's a slight different audio cue in the slashing, and we know that we've gotten like a perfect double kill if we both hear that like slashing where it almost sounds faster than normal.
And you definitely heard it.
Yeah. Go on without me.
Huh? Okay.
Go on without me.
Okay. We really got this desync there a bit. It's fine though, that's the tough part.
Yeah. And that's just an example of one of those things where it's just like it can go spectacularly, but when one thing is off in co-op mode, it throws like everything off.
Yeah.
And then the one person's lagging behind, and then, you know, you're trying to get ahead, and it's like, why are you back there? And now you're not advancing the screen anymore, but something
Oh,
is
why
still
are,
blocking you
why
off
are
screen.
you running?
Yeah. Why are you running?
Yeah.
So this next boss here, we're going to be kind of doing like a little bit of a leapfrog kind of thing, where I'm going to jump on the platform first on this boss.
And then I will jump on the platform second and stagger our hits so that we kill the boss fast.
Yeah, so while one of us is in iframes and getting bonked, the other one is slashing away.
If you don't quick kill this boss, you lose like 2 minutes. Seriously.
Oof.
Yeah, it's
That's
really,
rough.
really rough.
It's so brutal. Because it goes like on the other side and then starts this whole pattern again.
Mm.
Oh, I guess I'm going first. Okay.
Oh, I was on there already. I just bonked further than I expected.
Nice. We got it.
Nice.
And then one of the other things you're going to see us doing is what we're...
See that sound right there?
doing
That's the
here,
perfect sound.
And then tiny hop. Boom.
Yeah.
That's the perfect sound, and then that's also an ideal thing. In Rising mode, you can unlock, like when we're turning blue, that means that we're in iframes. So there are instances like that where rather than like go back and forth and move that like that homing shuriken, we just hop right through it, so we can get that quick kill that much.
We could have gone around it. That was a great stage.
That
311.
was actually a really good stage. If it weren't for just that middle part on the double spiky spinny thing, that would actually have been really tight.
Would have been like sub 310 there, yeah.
Now we're on to an auto scroller, which there are actually, surprisingly, because of the way that the bosses work in this stage. There's one of them that can lose us like 30 seconds if we miss the kill. And then the other one that's just rough, but we wouldn't
also
lose that much time, but it's pretty awful.
It's such a good song for an auto scroller, and it's actually a pretty fun auto scroller too.
Yeah, there are little things that you can do to optimize the stage, and it's fun. It's really engaging. A lot of the times in speedruns, a lot of people kind of
bemoan randomizers, right? Or auto scrollers.
Auto scrollers, but this one is
not
actually-
randomizers. People love randomizers. My bad.
But auto scrollers in general, people usually get the feathers all ruffled.
Yeah.
Well, we're de-ruffling them with this run.
Wait, the ruffled, they'll cog the instruments.
You're not the queen, I'm the queen.
Save the queen. Who's the queen? I am. No, you're not.
I'll show you inanimate.
And Rod we trust.
The real hero here is this inanimate carbon rod.
So we want to stand right here and slash upwards like this, so the boss like does like a little turnaround, a U-turn, and then boom, he's dead.
Just
and then I'm dead too,
absolutely melted.
because I got too close. Yeah.
But we wanted to have a little kiss and go before we left. We didn't want to part, just like we felt bad at how quickly we killed that boss. So we
Yeah, so
wanted
I had
just
to
spend a little time together.
Give it a little peck on the cheek.
Yeah.
You know.
You don't want to be rude about it. Like, when you just,
No.
like, absolutely devastate someone, you gotta give them a little pat. I do that in fighting games, too. It's, I'm not allowed at most fighting game tournaments anymore.
They've
Some
banned
people
you,
appreciate it, the finer things in life.
right?
Yo, grass. Yeah, like, it doesn't matter how many times I play this game, like, it's just the music is so good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's so hype.
Definitely had a couple of songs as ringtones throughout the years.
When I play the stage, I feel like the wheel of fate is turning. Rebel in action.
Get ready to rock.
Right, let's rock. Exactly. Bow, bow. Oh, also in the stage, if you don't like kill these enemies immediately, you'll get screens where there's like 18 enemies all shooting at once. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, lots of lag, lots of potential death opportunities. It's pretty
Right?
brutal.
I hope you'd have like this in the future. I won't accept that. I don't want that to happen in the future.
You know what, that's the thing. You're not open to new experiences, new adventures. Just get hit
New
by a car
hoverboard.
casually.
On a hoverboard, yeah.
I do it every day. Both way, uphills both way.
Uphill, downhill, both ways.
27
T-bone.
kilometers
Yeah,
in the snow.
right.
And if you think this is just random rambling, you'd be correct.
It's
Are you inferring that this auto-scroller
ooh,
is not rife
Taking
with
it for that
commentary
time.
opportunities?
intentional death.
How dare you, good sir?
I mean, you could have pointed out that you just Blues Brothered that whole pile of cars, but
Yeah, but it's true. We did. And now we're going to be setting up, hopefully for a quick kill on this boss, because this is where we're starting to lose just like a ton of time. We want to be in super nice and close here, and then
There you go. That sound, and we want to be
open it.
as this exploding on fire truck drifts over.
Because otherwise what happens if you're slightly off, then it will go to just the tiniest sliver. You could probably put a micrometer to it and barely be able to measure its level of health, and then it will switch to another form, and it'll launch all these like
Steel beams.
steel beams in the air, and you
Yeah.
can't touch it, and it just takes forever. So
It really, really
avoid
does.
that.
You really want that quick kill.
I'm pretty sure we timed it to like 25, 30 seconds or something like that. So it's
Oof.
like, it's rough.
It's a lot.
Okay.
thankfully
hear
with
one
the
of us?
power of double Sayuri.
Antiaaron is going to go to the inside of this thing and destroy it while I go around the outside and destroy the outside. Because it just makes things faster.
Let me just alternate these things. We only have to destroy these green parts only on the inside there.
Yeah.
The cannons don't matter, and then the stages are going to go off to the left there.
I'm going to try anyway. There we go.
But yeah, you just have to destroy those green things. Luckily, with all our health and deboosting and everything like that, that's sort of those instances where like a
And here we're going to alternate taking deboosts on this boss and then going in.
But that just goes to show like where it is that we're taking deboost and intentional deaths, because that just melted that boss compared to what you're supposed to do.
Right,
Which
yeah.
takes eternity.
It would. Standing outside of it and just like throwing swords for minutes.
So let's see if we can get this. Just
Oh, we almost did. Yeah.
you can take a deboost at like a very particular point and then not get hit by that, and you're able to just melt it.
He really
before it
does.
starts.
He makes the mother of all omelets. Like he doesn't even fret over every egg.
True. But how? Nano machines suck.
Drebin.
Episode 6 on that stage. Wow, nice. That was really good.
A flying car.
Eggs.
Colonel, what are the eggs doing here? I don't know, Snake.
So the next section here, we're going to be doing a stealth mission that we aren't going to do stealth. It's actually really fun to do stealth if you do it, but there's it just with double Sayuri, there's absolutely no point to it.
You want to destroy those things before the guards hit them? Otherwise they sound the alarm and close these doors on you, and then it takes time.
I like the idea of the logic being like, well, it should be quiet. They're two people with swords. But then, like, the two Sayuris both, like, rev up, and it sounds like a lawnmower just, like, going through the base, just like shredding everything.
So I took an intentional death there just because to get that climb like at the same time.
Where'd I go? I'm sorry. My bad.
Slurpee decided to go just on a little adventure there.
Yeah, my big adventure.
But that climb is pretty rough to do with both people, so if one of them just takes the death, oh no, got the bug, then we don't really have to coordinate a double climb, which double climb in certain instances are just awful.
You know what they say, mess with the stonk, get the bonk. Actually, don't say that. It was just to me myself once. So yeah, this guy, the eye will fall down and crash to the floor, and then we'll all fall. But if we stand where it's off, it'll die pretty fast.
And then now what we're going to be doing is kind of going under all of these and just kind of...
Hoping that we make it.
Yeah.
With minimal deaths.
And when we do die, we're hoping that it's just in good spots.
Yeah.
So you'll see us kind of like dashing and hoping.
We kind of ad-lib our way through that section because it's really hard to do co-op.
Yeah, it's something that you can do with, you know, general consistency if you're playing in single player, but because of oh no,
it's like one of the things that makes co-op hard.
Yeah, exactly.
You also don't want to break these things that PhantomIre just broke.
Yeah, I'm gonna break them all.
Yeah, break stuff.
I want to show you exactly what not to do. I lead by
okay.
example.
Hey, Fred, just chill. Kidding. So you kill there, and then if you come up here, the scientist will just follow you, but if you don't, then he does wonky things. We don't want that.
He takes a while, and it's pretty powerful.
Oh, shoot, I used to grab that, my bad.
That's right.
Yeah.
I didn't want to accidentally have the scientist spawn in a bad spot there.
It happened last time, that's true.
Yeah, we did that in practice.
Are you talking about practice?
We don't talk about practice.
Here, there's like a super quick kill you can do on this boss, but we've only done it once. The first time we did a run together, and we don't know.
Yeah, it was a total blind run. Just like, hey, we should try this co-op, and we've never been able to replicate our fastest kill ever. Yeah.
So let's hope we get it.
Nope.
Close. I mean, I got my side, but it was close. And I want to we want to stay close together so that the other one comes by us. Here.
There we go. That actually
that
was still
pretty good.
Pretty quick. And then now we're just going to be chasing this.
Yeah. Chasing our dreams and the glowing orb.
Yeah, that was actually a pretty quick kill. Not too bad at all. If I didn't take the bonk on the first form of it, that would have been way quicker, but...
Shouldn't mess with the stonk.
Got the bonk.
Yeah.
The alien in there is just absolutely schmoovin'. He's doing a little dance.
Was.
334 is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
And now we're back to another auto-scroller. So, rambling returns.
Actually, the rambling would be a good time for making announcements if there are any.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me take a look here. There is still a couple donation incentives that are open. First off, we've got Super Mario 64, 16-star, no lobby backwards long jump bonus game tomorrow. You're going to want to see that because it's going to be rad. And
Dude is rad.
It's true. And speaking of rad, we've got the bid war for Buster Only versus any % for Mega Man 9. Now, I don't want to... Yeah, of course. Now, I don't know... I don't want to sway public opinion, but Buster Only does in fact mean we get more Mega Man 9, so...
And it is chaos.
Just saying.
It's a brutal
This is
run,
true.
So
it is. It's incredibly hard. But if anyone can do it, it's SlurpeeNinja. So, if you're interested in any of those, it's !donate. We are raising funds for the Children's Miracle Network. hospitals via Extra Life. So, yeah, go and donate to a good cause and get more video games in there.
Make a difference and help the children's.
Exactly. We must save the children.
Won't somebody please think of the children?
Exactly.
Golden, I thought they closed that place down.
GIF of Abe Simpson walking into the walking in and then
And then
taking
putting his
his
hat
coat
on
off
and then walking out.
picking it up and then walking out.
Is your name Bars?
Does your father know you work here?
Yes. Okay, in that case, I'll have a Ryan Coke.
Also, as Kaz is pointing out, we must protect the life cycle. I don't know if anyone's big House of the Dead fans, but
This House of the Dead too.
oh, strong choice.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything you can do to make this part faster because it's auto scroll central.
Yeah, this auto scrolls right until
It's
the tracks
the
are
much less exciting auto scroller, but still pretty cool.
Have you considered doing what I did during the Nier Automata auto scroller and dozing off temporarily?
I mean, yes.
If you were to do it, this would be the time. This
Yeah.
would be
Yeah?
the time.
It's
'Cause
true.
Up until the boss, it actually is an
It's
entirely fixed thing. The length of the track is always the same.
There's no better place than here, no better time than now. I may just be quoting Rage Against the Machine, I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, what better
pretty
quote
sure-
than that?
I'm pretty sure when Rage Against the Machine wrote all of their songs, this is what they were. This was the culminating moment.
Yeah,
They
They're
had
exactly.
no other
hardcore
agenda.
Uprising specifically. Yeah.
Yeah, they had no other agendas ever.
They're in the auto scroller.
Yeah.
And so angry.
Think of it. They wrote a song called Renegades of Funk, and this game opens with slap bass as you jump out of a helicopter. Coincidence? I don't think so.
They were leading up to this moment.
Yeah.
I'm gonna text my old friend, my old friends from Rage Against the Machine,
Leave
and
him Max to fall asleep during his own run and somehow PB. Like, GG's.
Message Tom Morello. I just call him Tom and say, "Hey Tom, I know you wrote all your music about Contra, but
and we displayed it. We let the world know finally.
yeah, I busted it wide open."
Right? Hey,
Tex gets it.
It's Kamisaka. Hello, hello. How are you today? Oh,
Oh, and then now we're gonna be trying.
that sound was a really good sound.
That was a
for-
very good sound. Now we're gonna
Yeah.
send a quick kill here. There's a special little spot that we can be where it's just gonna hit.
Where
over
it doesn't shoot us, and this boss also loses a ton of time if you don't get the quick kill. So
Mm.
Yeah, because it starts throwing trains at us and everything like that. It's a whole mess. It's a thing.
yeah, you
You can just
Yeah,
use a Phoenix down on the trains, right?
speed run.
And suplex them, I think.
Suplex
I think
them,
that's
yeah.
the
Yeah.
other thing.
Of course.
I mean, I think he's doing the suplexing.
We
Also-
de-suplex. We took back the suplex.
Also, Kaz, it is possible, but not from a Jedi.
Oh,
So
I'm glad you're doing great. Yeah, we're doing well. So I'm gonna jump over to the left side of the train, and then we're both going to attack the boss from different sides so that we can quick kill this boss.
Whoa,
And that's-
taking it from side to side.
And then I'm
Order
gonna
match.
somehow overstep the top of the train and then fall and be like, "What happened?"
Yeah, 100%. We want to replicate practice in like the worst ways imaginable. I'm actually
Yeah.
going to do the opposite and jump at it when I'm not supposed to.
Right?
And then die twice, because that's what winners do.
And I'm gonna stay in the right spot because winners take all.
that is how the saying goes.
And
Yeah.
100% what I just did is why I have 19 lives and Slurpee has 27.
And that is a good quick kill though, so we
That
got
was
it.
a quick kill. So yeah, we still recovered it.
Yeah. And now I can jump off the trains.
Just for the swag.
Fag. Yeah. Nice. I love that guitar riff right at the end of the stage. It's perfect.
530 is really good.
530. Nice.
And then
No,
now
this
we're
stage is-
on the longest of the stretches of the run, both stage 7 and 8, and they're pretty
enemy-
brutal.
The enemy's headquarters. Tiberius is there.
Tiberius.
She had to kill Tiberius no matter what. No matter how important he was to her. I like rarely ever read those.
You know what? Your capital tower was upside down when we got here. And your Tiberius? He shouldn't have mouthed off like that.
We're playing on the Series X, but like, we're playing on the PS3, but on the Series X, the game loads so fast that like you can't have time to read those.
Yeah.
Like it's ridiculous.
Oh, that's awesome
less
that this is
lag
on
in the
Series
game,
X.
too.
Oh, you can port over your like Xbox Live Arcade games, right? So
I forgot that this was an XBLA game.
yeah,
Because I had it on PS Triple Ballin' myself.
it released for both. So
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
and
This is what we call in the business free.
there's some lag there.
So
Yeah.
you can play this online together for free on the the PS
On
Triple.
the PS Triple, yeah.
But the
On the
Xbox,
Xbox, you have to have Xbox Live Gold.
yeah.
So
And I am what we call in the business cheap.
yeah, I'm saying I don't have Xbox Live Gold either.
Fair enough. Your Tiberius just bit me. I want to know what you're going to do about it. Your Tiberius is a moron. See, we should have a running thing whenever me and
Yeah. There's also
SlurpeeNinja.
there's a dash button and like a strafe button and also a hold your weapon to place button as well. And they're all
Oh.
like different shoulder buttons. And then there's also this move that I never use. Like it just dashes Sayori forward into like a parry.
Oh yeah, I used that move a lot when I played this game because
Yeah.
it looked cool.
Oh, in arcade mode I think you have to. Like
Yeah,
arcade mode is-
the parry stuff is actually essential for arcade mode.
Hmm.
Because you can't just take all these deaths, and you also don't have the opportunity to just abuse iframes the way that you can in Rising mode.
This is true.
So this part is a lot less scary in this mode, and especially knowing that those little thunder, like those lightning things,
Yeah,
other
you have
than
to that one.
one,
yeah.
don't actually hurt you. Okay, that was actually pretty good.
It was clean.
Okay.
So we're gonna count 3, 4, 5, 6, and a jump. Jump. No, jump. Oh, never
I
mind.
went too high. Okay.
It just takes 7 hits to kill this helicopter if we don't skip it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ready and jump. And hold up. There we go. We skipped the second helicopter anyway. So we got one of the helicopter skips, which is good.
Yeah, so that's one of those things where it's just like the spawning point after a death can be a little bit higher than where it is that you were. And Antiaaron found out, I think on accident, and then realized that it was a consistent strat that you could do that where it's based on your physical point along the wall, and if you just jump, it doesn't skip it because it doesn't go far enough away from the wall. But if you death warp, then you just completely miss the check for the helicopter
Right.
to spawn in.
See, we jumped, but then we missed it. It's like we switched it.
Filled my car, didn't get very far. And then now we're going to be climbing up on the right-hand side here.
And not getting hit by these guys, or maybe getting hit by these guys a little bit.
And we're going to abandon ship here. There we go.
Yeah.
That was actually a really good climb.
It was.
Did you show up just to be killed?
There's you're able to run
No.
up the walls as well as jump up them with the extra upgrades with being able to jump and dash. It's actually faster for us to do these jumps like this. Oh yeah.
And then get hit by the mine.
So I'm just gonna die a bunch while slurping times.
Yeah. Don't worry, I got this. Oh. Yeah, that's because we're off sync.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, it's one of those things where there's a lot of adaptiveness with it, where it's just as soon as it is that I made the one death, then it's like there's no reason for Slurpee to stop and wait for me.
Exactly.
The lives to keep on going. So there's
Watch out
no
for the, mind the gap.
yeah. So there's no... This part we actually have to make sure that we kind of slow down now and then, because we can run faster than the boss in this world. You can't do
Or what we can do
that
is mash the, not the parry button, but the vault button.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I death warped. Fine. I also death warped again. Okay,
all
I made
the
it.
worst.
All according to Keikaku.
You get a translator's note on that?
Yeah, Keikaku means fine.
Well, thank you.
Nice.
But now the ideal thing with this boss is for us to take it out after it jumps and before it hits the ground. We'll know that we've done well at that point.
Yeah. It goes up and then goes to the left side. And then it hits
if
the ground.
and if it lands and goes on the ground, that means it's a
Then
social
we
shame, and
failed.
we're just gonna quit. We're just gonna quit running. We're just gonna stop
Yep.
We'll die.
Gonna stop Twitch altogether.
Yeah, we'll dive and burn.
But no, that was really good.
Yeah. Instead, we decided to clutch it out. I really wanted to add the pressure just to make
You
sure.
didn't even like leave the carpet.
Yeah, like we didn't want to
We
stop
didn't-
streaming.
we didn't
love
wanna
it too
quit,
much.
no.
Yeah, so
We love
you
this
know,
game.
we're too legit to quit. So we decided to clutch out that kill.
Yeah. We're dead serious about getting that quick kill.
And it doesn't matter that there are more important quick kills in the game. I've just decided to put a lot of pressure on that one.
Now for this boss, you can slash it while it goes towards the ground and then hit down. Or what I found out is that you can jump through it and then slash downward when you're on top of it.
Uh-oh.
Just a new strat I found.
He's the one guy from Metroid Fusion.
From Super C, except with faces.
Well, I guess that too.
Yeah. Nice. See, we didn't even need to like go through
the
it.
slash down strat is actually what you do in arcade mode.
Oh.
Because it's so much more difficult to be on the bottom, you're completely safe up top so long as it is that you strafe with the boss. So that's actually the strat
Okay.
for arcade mode, especially with the gunners.
I figured it out.
You did.
Nice. BG Chemical Wrath.
715 is actually really good. That was a nice stage.
Yeah.
Because I think yesterday we had like an 8 something.
We didn't talk about yesterday. Never happened.
Never happened. Sorry, we didn't practice yesterday. We didn't do anything yesterday.
No, no, definitely not.
Just
There wasn't no practice net yesterday, and there never will be.
No,
We ain't talking
not at
about
all. We just
practice.
watched Golden Cat
Talking about the
movie.
game.
We just watched Golden Cat movie, and that was it.
That's it.
Well, it's a good use of your time. That show is great.
It is phenomenal.
And then I laugh and then snap suspenders. All the heist takes place behind us. Everyone knows the past doesn't exist, yeah. Not after we deny its existence.
If the past's so real, how come it hasn't come back to haunt me yet?
Oh wait, it has. Here, just take out these guys as fast as possible. The ship throws some missiles, and then we'll go into a brief cutscene where we ride our bikes up the side of a sheer cliff and then fly through the air.
But no slap bass, but some
No
pretty
slap
rocking
bass.
guitar tunes.
Huh.
So it balances
Right.
out. So it's still pretty cool.
But
Well,
here
we're
we
gonna
want to
try and do
actually
this
mash
real
the dash button
Yeah.
to get over this first platform, otherwise you kind of fall through and get stuck on the edge. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Yeah, we got it. Nice.
I was gonna say the same thing, but Slurpee said it better, so I wanted Slurpee to have that moment.
As we discussed, words are impossible.
Oh no! Missiles in the face. You don't want those.
No.
Historically, missiles to the face have been suboptimal.
Yeah, not exactly what you want to go for.
No one really enjoys that. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Lightning round.
That was a thing.
Hope there isn't an ice cream round. Oh, darn.
If you jump down to the
Yeah.
then you'll warp.
I'll death warp.
Oh no! And I'll run up the wrong thing. No!
It happens.
It's so long as you get up there.
Yeah.
So, as sloppy as that look, that's actually still not far off, like, you know, because of the way that this game works in terms of the auto-scroller.
Yeah, not bad. As long as we don't get hit by these lightning bolts. Okay, we're good. I jumped too soon. Yeah, we're gone. We're good.
Run your mouth.
Yeah.
Alright, go over here.
Oh, okay. We're good, we're good. That part is super hard to coordinate.
Yeah, so that actually worked out really well.
Nice
We didn't
damage
really
boost.
stop moving over too much, so that was actually pretty nice.
Yeah, it was decent.
No, I'm not gonna do it. It was too easy. No.
Easy.
So we have the two ball. Oh damn it! We have the two balls on.
The two balls. This is a PG stream.
Yeah. That we want to take on both sides here.
This is Slurpeathon After Dark.
Yeah. We want to be able to take people as soon as it is that they get on the screen there.
It's very much easier to do with 2 players.
And then with these, we're going to be lining it up that we climb on the last pillar on the ceiling, so that we can line up a quick kill.
No, I'm just gonna fall.
So you're going to see us climb up the next.
Uh-oh.
So
Sure.
we kind of slipped that, but that's okay. It's still faster for us to not destroy that thing and go for the quick kill
Yeah.
from the ceiling anyway. Okay.
That's interesting.
Yeah. And you'll see why it is that we want to be on the ceiling here. So I'm going to be slashing down. Slurpee's going to do so close.
We almost got it.
But that's
Oh,
infinitely
it's
faster.
still
Otherwise, it
pretty
goes
good.
back and forth, and we have to just keep knocking it back and forth, and it's just like absolute agony. So that
And
was
when you fell
actually
down that pit.
pretty darn good. We've only gotten the
Uh-huh.
quick kill once, but that was like the next best thing
That
that
was
you can do.
super close to it anyway, yeah.
Oops.
Oh, I fell down.
It happens. Also, I've been
just,
watching this. I was watching the stream instead of the restream for a bunch of that. I was wondering why the delay was so bad.
This is Tiberius.
We're actually here on a pretty good pace.
This is the largest sword that I could afford.
You have a problem with the way I swing my sword?
Everybody needs a sword, even the very tall. How would you like it? We laughed at you.
Laugh at the boy who laughs at everyone.
Wave to the people, blow them kisses.
Oh, there was the sound.
Yeah, we got it right at the end.
Exactly when it mattered most.
Right.
When we didn't need it. That's the time to clutch it out. So we're hoping to be able to line up a quick kill that we, because we didn't practice. Actually, this is legit. This is actually real. We really didn't practice
as
this.
he
We just
falls out of his
talked
ship.
about it.
Mhm. Also, this helicopter has impeccable timing. Wait for it. Wait for it. And there. Impeccable.
Not enough credit is given to how incredible that helicopter driver
It's
is.
really, really good.
That
Not
is
that
in
they're
fact.
normally driver. I think they're normally pilots, but you know, you get the heart of it.
Yeah, that's the Channel 6 traffic copter. I'm gonna find out why there's such a backup on the I-98.
Mess around and find out.
Looks like we got some slight Tiberius Invictus in the skies above the interstate.
Almost. That's okay.
Oh. We were really
That's
close to
gonna
that quick
come-
kill, but
Now it's gonna come in the middle and take that long to kill, and then
yeah,
we're gonna hang out
it
on
was still
the-
pretty fast.
Yeah,
Hang out on these falling debris of airship.
and then hopefully we don't miss the helicopter.
Yeah,
My
because that's a
first
big time loss
time-
right at the end.
That I nearly completed a no death run. I had missed the helicopter, and I stopped playing this game for quite a while. I was very bitter
I believe it.
because to lose a no death run on the easiest part is soul crushing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know helicopter. Arnie Pie in the sky.
And that's hardcore uprising.
Yeah, it's time.
Right on. GG's.
Since
Thanks.
we got 38, 23.
38,
Pretty good.
22. That's pretty good, yeah.
Nice. Well done.
Thanks.
And now it's leading.